Okay, so I hope everybody's having a great start to their January, their 2018 so far. I am super excited. I hope everyone else is super excited for this year. I know our team kind of started right out of the gate and we are doing phenomenal already for the month of January, so that's amazing. So I'm going to go through a couple of things that I kind of think that I really wanted to do this Zoom call prior to Lindsay doing hers. And I really wanted to do it right at the kickstart of January. I want us to keep the momentum. I want to be end this month really strong. And then the next 3 months, I kind of want to plan out in the next 3 months for going into conference. And we always kind of run the business conference to conference. The reason for that is because we are allowed to reset in a sense for our business conference to conference. So say if you didn't reach a promotion that you were trying to fast track for, by conference you're allowed to kind of reset next conference date. So we really try to work the business conference to conference. So that's why we always say, okay, the next 3 months towards conference, what do we want to do? And where do we want to see ourselves in the next 3 months? So that's super important. One thing that you guys probably really saw was Lindsay had posted the new bonus building that was posted on our team page. This is going to be life-changing, and I know if you guys are new, this won't seem very much for you because you don't know anything different. For somebody that has been in the business for a little while, this is really going to be big incentive for you guys to duplicate, continue growing a team, and to get all that bonus money. So there's a lot more bonus money now on the table than there was before. One of the biggest things that have changed is they're going to recognize people for qualifying underneath them, so becoming a one club. So once you get to that VF big like promotion phase that we want everyone to get to, then of course you need to qualify your business for 2 consecutive months, and then once you get those 2 months, you get a bonus for qualifying. So that's all still the same. But the next one is if you're going to become a one club. So that means if you do step 1 and 2, getting somebody underneath you a VF, somebody underneath you qualifying, and you become a one club, that is going to allow you extra bonus money. So now they're allowing you to have extra bonus money to have somebody underneath you at qualify. So that's huge. The other one that has kind of changed was now they're putting out a bonus of there if you reach a 3 club or a 6 club. So that's new. And you guys don't really know about what a club is. So once you qualify your business, you become a club. So anybody underneath your team that is qualifying allows you to become more clubs. So if, say, I had Tina, Shonda, and Melanie all qualified their business underneath me in January, I become a 3 club. And the more clubs that you have is the more that your income increases. So you can be an SSC or even an SC, and you can have a strong business underneath you and make a lot of money still, not necessarily that you've got the structure to get to, say, FD or SSC. So we really want to concentrate on the business now, more on qualifying clubs than actually hitting that next promotion. Yes, I want to get to Q, but I would like to get to Q as a 12 club because it's going to make a stronger business and make more income every month, rather than just getting into a Q and then be as a 6 club. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. So that's a little bit, Lindsay's going to kind of roll out that a little bit more once we do our team call on Sundays. So in case anybody missed the notifications that we have moved our team calls back to Sunday night at 8:30. Lindsay had put out a poll out there to see what kind of worked best for everybody. They are going to be recorded still, but we've moved them till 8:30. So those calls are definitely important to try to be on. The other one that we are doing that you guys probably heard Lindsay went on live today, the leaders have been doing a lot of talk because there has been so much hype about qualification, how important it is, and how it really makes us have a really strong business. Incentives for the team. So the leaders are putting a bunch of money into a pot, and we're going to draw names. So how it's kind of working is you get a name every time you qualify, so into the pot. So in January, if you qualify your business, you're going to get a name in that ballot. If you have somebody underneath you that qualifies their business, you're going to get another additional ballot. So if you're a 3 club, 5 club, 10 club, that's how many ballots you're going to get into this draw, and we're going to draw a name. The other one is if you are, say, a VF or if you are just starting the business and you haven't really got going yet and you have not qualified. So any new qualifications are also going to go into a name for a ballot. And then, so that's kind of what Team Balance is kind of doing as a whole. The leadership group has come together and put that together for January as incentives for you guys to qualify and have your team really push the qualifications in January. The thing that I would like to do for you guys, because we have a lot of new reps coming in and rolling out, anybody that qualifies, or not qualified, anybody that is new and is gunning for VF, if you make VF in January, I'm going to put all those names into a draw, and I'm going to do my own individual draw for you guys. So I think it's really important that VF step in that qualification is super important. So anybody that's new going for VF, this would be a good month to really gun for it right before we get heading into conference. That being said, so the next thing that I wanted to chat to was about the 90-day challenge. I know a lot of you are doing that challenge particularly that has been put out for the leadership group. Not necessarily, even if you are not a part of that 90-day challenge because you weren't ready or you were worried about taking it, making that commitment, really doing the 90-day challenge where you're going to put all your efforts, all your extra time. Maybe you're not going to watch TV for 90 days. Maybe you're not going to cut a few things out of your life for the next 90 days where you can really make more time for this business. So really making the business a priority for 90 days coming up to conference. That's really what the 90-day game plan is. So reaching out to more people, talking to more people, you still want to live your life, but just making the business a commitment for 90 days. I know there's a lot of you that are coming to Phoenix, which is fantastic. I can't wait for us to walk on stage. And I want as many of us as possible to walk that stage as Team Awesome. And as we're growing, our team is exceeding outdoing the other teams on, like all the other branches on the team. We're growing that fast, so that's fantastic. What's the other thing I want to say? So just with that 90-day game plan, I know people have young kids and we have full-time jobs and some of us are doing big moves here in January. So there's a lot going on. So I really want to make sure that everybody is simplifying the business for them. It's very overwhelming, especially for new reps, just trying to get everything, Zoom calls, what Zoom calls you need to be on, reaching out to people, following up. So I just want to kind of go through a few things that I think are really simple ways to simplify the business and keep yourself organized. And this has changed everything for me in the last year. I know what it was like when I was starting, trying to balance life and kids, and I work a full-time job, and trying to get the business where I was consistently working it every day was hard. So I've kind of devised a system that has really worked for me lately that I want to kind of share with you guys. So one of them is I know we talk about having a DMO, daily method of operation. And that is something that you're able to accomplish every day. So it can't be like a list of things that are like 20 long that you want to try to do every day, because of course that's not going to work and you're not going to accomplish it. So I have simple things that I do every day consistently, no matter what. So if I have 15 minutes a day, I'm going to be able to do those in 15 minutes. If I have a couple hours, I'm going to be able to, of course, reach out to more people, meet more people, and just spread the word. But if I only have those 15 minutes in that day, I'm still going to do these DMO. So make sure that you have a DMO that works for you. So my DMO that I kind of created was, I'm trying to get more active on social media, which is something that, people are blowing up social media and doing a fantastic job with building their business. It's been something that I haven't really done very much of. So for me, it's posting on social media twice a day, reaching out to 3 people a day, which is doable, right? 3 people a day, but if you think by the end of the month, that's 90 people that you're going to talk to that day. So either like messenger, texting, or having a conversation. So I'm reaching out to 3 people a day. Of course, right now we're with the 90-day challenge, working on product stories. So I'm doing my product story every day with my buddy, which was Rochelle. So doing that every day. I'm also a part of a Facebook group that Rochelle has created with Jiggle Off January. So I'm involved in that, so I'm checking that every day. And then, of course, the 90-day challenge. And that's it. That's all my DMO is. So all I'm doing is really posting on Facebook, reaching out to 2 people a day, making sure I'm involved in the 90-day challenge, And that's it. So it's simple ways that I can make sure that I'm reaching out to the business every day. And then, so to organize that, reaching out to 3 people a day, I started using this grid. I don't know if you guys can see that well or not. So what it is, it's got a bunch of boxes on here, which are like 100 boxes. And then every day I fill in 3 boxes. Every day. So of course this was the beginning of January. And then so that I can make like different highlighting for people that have said no, people that are interested, people that I need to follow up with, or people that I need to, that had joined the business or the product. So that was one of the things that I've done to do for reaching out to people every day. And then this is the memory jogger, which you guys have probably heard about. This is where you can write down everybody's name that you know, or like acquaintances, people that you were used to work with. Every single person that you can think of in your life, you should have it on a list. And then every time that you meet somebody, even an acquaintance, getting to know somebody, you start a class, whatever it might be, anytime that you meet somebody new, you put it on this memory jogger. And that way it keeps track of everybody that is acquaintance and that you're able to follow up with. Doesn't mean you have to do it right now, but they're on your memory jogger that one day that you might want to reach out to them and chat to them about that. So that was the other way that I've kind of organized myself. And then another thing is everybody should have a calendar like this, if you can see it, where it's easy, laid out, where you can put on all events, all the Zoom calls, your life, personally, kids' life, anything like that, you can put on there for just to try to organize yourself. It's definitely going to change, make the business simplified for you when you can not feel like it's so overwhelming. The other thing I wanted to talk to was the GoPro. If you have not read the GoPro or listened to it, I would recommend to put that on your #1 list to do over the next couple of days. It's an easy read, an easy listen. It doesn't take very long. And how he explains things, makes things simplified. It's like you have an aha moment, like, oh yes, I am in the right place at the right time in network marketing. And this is an easy way and how you can reach out to people without being salesy. So he did a really good job. He's been doing it for a long time and making a lot of money. So definitely read his book or check out the link. I did put the link on our messenger group, so there should be no problem with you guys finding that, but if you need help, let me know. I also have some extra books in audio that I can definitely send out to people if you'd rather have a book or an audio to listen to, so let me know about that. The next one is events. I know that every time we have a Zoom call, we're always talking about events. Events are the key to running your business and growing exponentially. So an event is anything. It could be a coffee date, it can be a three-way call, it can be a conversation, it can be a phone conversation, it can be a party that you have at your house, it can be inviting people to a couple of our wine and wellnesses. So we do have 2 wine and wellnesses that are being hosted in Calgary. One is on the 9th, one is on the 16th and one is on the 23rd, so they're both Tuesdays. The flyers are going to be out pretty shortly, but these are great events to invite people to, especially if you're in the Calgary area, because you have leadership talking for you, so you just pretty much invite people to come out to have a glass of wine or have some dinner or something, and they just listen to us speak. So it's definitely an easy event to get people to come to, and it's super powerful. So those events are going to come out as well. And I would definitely recommend that you should have events going every week, meeting with people or having a conversation with people or having the big events like a Zoom call. Zoom calls are super easy. I've done a few for Kina and Shonda, and they've been really successful. So definitely, if you're interested in doing a Zoom call, or if you don't feel like hosting an event for yourself, reach out to your upline leadership group. If they're not ready to do an event for you, definitely they'll keep moving up the ladder. So definitely I'm always around to help you guys with running events or hosting them for you. So definitely just need to let me know. And I'm here if you need me. So that was the other one. I just want to go back and touch a little bit on Phoenix. If there is any inkling at all, if you want to come to Phoenix, let me know and put it in your calendar. April 26th to 29th. Going to conference really changes everything. It's the foundation, it's everything, because you really get a sense of the community, the people, and there's great learning, of course, and what this business can really do for you and your family. You don't really get to see it until you've actually been to conference. Just the energy and the people and the people that came from nothing and now they're, you know, like top of the company, and it really makes you feel like anybody can do this business. And it is a lot about personal growth. So even if you don't think that you're thriving in the business right now, doesn't mean that you're not going to in the future. Was I the same place now as I was a year and a half ago? Not a chance. I've definitely grown as not only with myself but as a leader. And I really think that anybody can do this business as long as they stick it out. A lot of people quit network marketing too soon because they don't think that it was for them. It's just that they never allowed personal growth to really get into their life and allow them to change over time. So really think about going to Phoenix. I know some of you have already committed to it. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be hot and warm, and just being around a bunch of people that are all wanting the same thing, it's really a super fun experience. So put that in your back of your mind. And then the last thing I really wanted to do was kind of put out some homework for you guys. I really want you guys to book at least 2 events in January. I have about 3 events every week for January, but I am definitely gunning for QNMB before Phoenix in April. So at least 2 events in January, put them in your calendar, reach out to me, let me know when they are, if you need any help. And then everybody really needs to write down what your goals are. You can really definitely work the business, but unless you have a goal in mind for what you want at the end of January, February, March. So definitely put goals down for, not only it doesn't have to be for the business, could be just for your life in 2018. So I would write down goals for January for the business. How many customers, how many reps, if you're going for a promotion, if you're going for VF, what that looks like for you. So put that on paper, send it to me, and then your goals for 2018. What do you want out of 2018? What do you want the business to do for you in 2018? Is it more money? Do you want a certain promotion? Are you wanting to make it to Phoenix? So you let me know about those. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really had for you guys. I just want to really make sure that everybody, if you're struggling, definitely reach out to me. The business can be hard at times. It's got its ups and its downs. But it's really truly changed my life, and it's the first time in a long time that I really feel like this business is going to take me where I want it to go. Like, it's booming, it's thriving. First week in January where I get 10 orders as a team, that's huge. I'm excited for where it's going to come from, and I really just want you guys to feel the passion and the excitement as well, and I know that this year is going to be huge. So I'm super excited for all of you, and I hope that everybody has a great start to their 2018, and I look forward to where we're going to end the month at. So if anybody has any questions, you can ask away.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jackie.
You're welcome. Keita, do you have anything to say?
No.
Yes, you do.
Like, I'm just going to put you on the spot. Come on.
Right?
You always have something to say,
nope,
Tina.
I'm excited for what's coming. I know. I'm excited for what's coming. I'm excited. I see big future. I'm pumped.
Good.
And I'm at Phoenix.
Yeah, you are.
Phoenix! Woo!
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Phoenix.
Awesome. Well, thank you,
Phoenix, we're
everyone.
coming.
Perfect. Well, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. And so the next team call will be at 8:30 on Sunday. So Lindsay will be running that. So we're starting to go through the GoPro book to help you guys really go through all the chapters. So that's kind of the plan for the next couple Zoom calls. So I will see you on there, and I'm sure I will chat to most of you through Voxer here over the next couple days. They have some big things going on in January. So I'm excited. I will talk to you guys soon.